It's a beautiful brand new day and Kwechu Global here. Welcome to the channel. This is a channel dedicated to education, solely education and empowerment for you to learn, do and grow. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for coming.
Tell me who you are.
Okay, my name is Tuurosong, and I think that Tuurosong is my middle name.
Okay.
And that's the name of my business as well.
Okay.
Tuuro. It's my middle name, my local
Tuuro.
name. Yes.
Like T-U-U.
T-U-U-R-O.
Right.
Yes, it's the Tuurosong abbreviated.
Okay.
Let's say the short form.
Okay.
T-U-U-R-O.
Okay.
I'm from Upper West.
Okay.
Which out to be precise.
Okay. Upper West, which part of the region?
Wa West.
Wow, okay. Like
Wa West, yes, in the northern region.
Great,
yes.
Great.
Yeah, from a family of 7, my mom, my dad inclusive.
Wow, I'm also from a family of 7.
I think we are 4 girls,
Okay.
1 boy.
Okay.
Yeah, and after tertiary, I moved to Accra to start something. Because where I did my service, they told me if I come to the head office, I might get an opportunity there.
Okay.
So I moved to Accra, and that was it. It's true that I found myself into this shea butter production for the skin and for the hair.
So you mentioned something about when you started after tertiary. How long has it been that you started?
Okay, I finished in 2016. Started my service 2016, ended in 2017. But in 2017, I moved to Accra.
Okay.
And immediately I got to Accra, I got this company, Asset Finance. Okay. I was working with them. I worked with them for 6 months. Then I got to a different institution. It was also a financial institution. Yeah. I worked with them for like 9 months. I had issues with my boss, so I had to leave. I think when I was there, that's where I started this shea butter business. Yeah. I was using shea butter actually. Then anytime I use it, it smells, the smell. Okay. It was too strong. And something like, oh, papa, that kind of a thing. So I was like, okay, let me try something. Let me add fragrance to it. Yeah. So I think I added, and I asked questions from people I thought they were doing the same thing. Yeah. So I got my bit and I added, and I also brought out my own stuffs, and that was it. That's how this whole thing came about. Yeah. But I think from beginning, immediately after 7, when I moved to Accra, my plan had always been, okay, let me start something. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to grow my own business. I think that's how I even met my boss, where the first place I worked.
The one you were having a problem with?
No, the Asset Finance. Okay, I think I was trying to tell him my plans. Okay. Then he was like, you're an accounting student, help me grow this, and maybe as time goes on, you also do your own thing. So that's where I even started my ushering agency. And he was helpful. I think he did everything about the ushering for me. Yeah. Wow. I have an ushering agency as well.
Wow.
So that's it.
Wow. So you're into the shea butter business?
Yes, I think now, yeah.
That's mainly like what you're focusing on now. Now tell me, what actually inspired you to start this whole shea butter business? Like I was saying, it's not just one thing. Lack of job was one. Okay. And I just wanted to bring out something. I wanted a skin product because I remember growing up, I've never said this anywhere, but I've used Frytol. I didn't have pomade to use. I used Frytol. No, hold on. You mean like when you were growing up, you used Frytol on your skin? Frytol, yeah. Like as pomade? Pomade. Wow. So the day I told myself one day I would just bring out a skin care product. I just don't know what came about. Just after tertiary, when I was just looking for, like after the financial institution, my issues with my boss, I just didn't have anything to do. And it's difficult searching for jobs in this country. So I went to a friend. I went to his office and he was like, is it that there are jobs or there are not jobs? And there are jobs, it's difficult, but like, searching for it. Like okay, getting it is difficult. Let me say, I don't know, there are jobs, but I think it's who you know or the grace of God. If it's not your time, you can't get it as and when you want it. That's how I say it. Because
people I competed with, they are working. So why am I not working? Maybe because it's not my time yet, or maybe God wants me to do this. So so I went to a friend. I was like, Charlie, I've lost my job. I really need a job. And I was like, you don't need a job. Start your own business. I know you can do it. I was like, I can't do it. Honestly, when I was working, I didn't know I would face the, should I say, the bitter part of life. I was not saving.
Wow.
When I'm paid, well, the pay was not much, but assuming I had this thought, I knew maybe I could lose my job anytime soon. I would have been preparing myself towards it. But I didn't do that. I was just spending. I was just spending because I take care of my family. You need to pay rent. You need to do other stuff. I was I'm like, okay, if I get money, when the month ends, my mom, my dad, my kid sisters, my rent. That's what I was just thinking of.
Wow. So before you continue, I want to tell our audience right now that, I mean, why they have to save, the importance of saving as a result of what you just experienced.
Honestly, I think it's very good to save when you are working. You don't know what might happen anytime soon. Even if you don't have a business plan, but just save for the future. Anything could happen.
Even if you are saving 1 CD a day,
I think it will
multiply it times 30 times 12. I'm sure you make good money at the end of the year. So please go ahead and save.
So when I went to him and he was like, "Father, start something." Where am I going to get the money to start? I didn't save anything. No, don't worry. Tell me how much you need. You see sorry, I don't know whether to say I was stupid or naive.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. When he just said that, I came home. Instead of me asking questions, trying to go, I just sat down. I did my own. I sat in my room, did my own budget. Just called him. Charlie, I need 2,000 to start the business. I'm like, Father, are you serious? Are you sure 2,000? Daniel, God bless him wherever he is. Okay.
Daniel, please, if you are watching this by any chance, God bless you wherever you are. He
was like, okay, fine. Are you sure it's true? I said yes. He sent me the 2,000. Lo and behold, I went to look for a fridge. He told me the fridge was 2,500.
But you didn't need the fridge?
I need a fridge for production.
Okay.
It involves, it's part of it.
Okay.
The fridge I was using is very small.
Okay.
They told me the fridge was 2,500. I was like, oh, that's just it.
Wow.
So I called him. Daniel, please, my fridge alone is 2,000. Thank you. You told me 2,000 is okay. So fine, you manage with it.
Wow.
I came home. I was just crying on this couch. I was like, how am I going to?
So for you, you had a support that is from the start. Daniel was able to at least invest 2,000 in you. What would you tell somebody who is watching right now who probably doesn't know his or her left from starting, probably doesn't even know where her support is going to come from or his support is going to come from? What would you tell that person in a bit?
It won't be easy, honestly, because you can't just walk into somebody's shop and say, oh, borrow me this, I'll sell and come and pay you. It will be difficult for you to start.
Very difficult.
If you don't have money, just don't venture. Transportation to town to even ask, you need money.
Absolutely.
I think we entrepreneurs, you always have this mentality that you can start business with nothing. It's not true.
You know, there's a thing that says that like these motivational speakers, they say, oh, you don't need money to start a business.
It's a lie.
But I tell you, when I was starting my business, I realized that, Charlie, you need money to start your business.
I think I also had that mentality. I was like, oh, but they said, this guy, Apple, what's his name?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. He said it's a lie. And when I read about him, I realized it's not true. Motivational speakers have been polluting our brains and we think that's it. Transportation, even pick and go to somebody's shop and go and say, oh, please, you need money.
You need money, exactly.
So where from if you don't have money?
Exactly.
You just have to save.
Exactly.
You just have to get something small. Exactly. And before you even go to somebody and say, oh, help me, you need to go to the market. Get your prices, get your facts. Just don't be like me. Because I think if I told Danny, oh, okay, this, I will still be here. But I was so naive. I thought business is just, it's a matter of having money. But the amount I didn't know. I just wanted to have money to start. So I don't advise anyone to do what I did. It didn't help me.
The mistakes we make there are lessons and memories that you know at the end of the day that comes out with. And that's what she's sharing with us right now. She has made a mistake starting by not getting a thorough research, doing a thorough research and getting a thorough fact on what she wants to do. And that's what she's sharing with you right now. So as you're watching, please try your best before you start anything. Be sure you get your research well done. Get your facts and figures well done before you venture into it.
Your paperwork alone will live in, because when I was doing, I think I started in 2019.
Yeah.
I did my registration. I went to Registrar General. I did a registration. Went to FDA.
Yeah.
The manuscript will even finish with the paperwork.
Wow.
Because FDA, you need money to go there to do it.
Yeah.
So, maybe Registrar General, you don't need a lot. If it's a sole proprietor, the money is not that much. But with FDA, there's stress. There's stress. But well, I was okay. I met people. I got it in less than a month.
Yeah.
So I think starting a business, you just have to don't underestimate any business. Let me just put it that way. So in 2019, I did all the paperwork, did some production, gave to people to use.
Try.
And you see, that's why I say you just need money.
Yeah.
I did about 50 containers from start, and these 50 I gave to every single person I knew.
For free?
Friends, for free. And it's not as if it was small container. It was a 250 ml. As of them, I was selling it for 10 cedis. Imagine 10 cedis. I gave everything out.
Wow.
Assuming the money, the support I had, will I still have money to buy? No. But these are the mistakes. So when I did, I came and sat back. So now people know me. How am I going to get money to? So I came and I was just, God, why did I do this? I was not insulting myself. Is it a good thing? Like, did I take the right step? I came back. So I now sit down. Do again. I'm like, oh, but I was there. You see, sometimes these are what kill businesses.
Yeah.
It kills businesses. Oh, but I've not even tried your product.
Exactly.
And because I want you to, I'm like, okay. Honestly, I've given more than 200 containers out for people to use.
Wow.
And that's not even everybody. Wow. I was trying to give everybody.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know of the smaller containers. I knew of just the 250 mls. And 250, just 200 containers. Multiply it and see. We start a capital in Asa. You have to start on. But God being wonderful, I've never said this, but NEIP, NEP, I don't know. They supported me. Yes, it's a government initiative.
Okay.
I think a friend, Fred, God bless him too. Just introduced me to Fred. God bless you. Just introduced me to NEP.
Okay.
I went for their went for the pitch, and I got 10,000 from them.
Wow.
I think it also helped my business.
Wow.
It's a government initiative. I've never said that, but NEP, thank you. Ghana government, thank you.
I think the first time I'm ever hearing a Ghana government sponsorship, NEP, thank you.
Oh yes, they did something for me, because the way I start my business, it wouldn't have been easy for me.
Yeah.
But if you don't have money, don't venture. And this country, we have this thing. Let's say, okay, I'm starting this, right? You don't expect the prices of my products to be like somebody who goes to buy stuff in larger quantity.
Yeah.
Now, the 250 ml is 15 cedis.
Okay.
Somebody will be like, oh, this is expensive.
Yeah.
I went to China Mall, and there are some there 10 cedis.
People call me every day about my packages, asking my business packages. And I tell them this and that. And it's a package. It contains this and that and that. And the person will be bold to tell me that it's expensive. I'm like, okay, that's all I can say.
It's expensive. I'm just starting. I don't go to buy things in larger quantities. I go to buy in smaller quantities. If you're buying stuff in larger quantities, the price is a bit. But if you're buying it small, it's expensive. Assuming I go there and say I'm buying 5 containers.
To be expensive.
It will be expensive. At least
that's just for the container alone.
Yes, it will be expensive. So people try to compare startups with people already in business, and it's not healthy.
Yeah.
I'm just a starter. All I need, at least with time. I remember before I started, I was always buying containers. I go and buy 100 containers and come and sell. Until NEP came in, now I could buy 500 containers, 1,000 containers and come and keep. And the prices is helping me. It's far better than before. So I don't want people always trying to compare startups with people already in business. At least they should pardon startups. When you are starting, it's a lot of cost.
Definitely.
It's a lot of cost because you're not buying things in larger quantity. And even you don't know whose shop you get things in for lesser prices. Until you go in business, you upgrade yourself as and when you grow.
You have to do a lot of more research.
Exactly. When I buy from this person today, maybe when I'm talking to be like, oh, but have you tried these people? Their prices are also good. I think with time, you see that, oh, okay, I'm also picking up. But people expect you to just suffer and you come and they're like, oh, no boy, then. It demoralizes you. I remember a friend, when I did my product for the first time, I was just showing pictures. This guy was like, Fauzia, what he made a particular comment, 100% for what? I think they wrote 100% on the label. I'm like, boss, 100%. What? I wished I had the charts. He wrote a lot of that could just break me. I was like, boss, I've been in the room for over 6-7 months trying to bring something out. It's not as if you brought this suggestion when I was just starting.
At least now if you support me, don't criticize me.
Now the product is out. If you want to even criticize me in a way that I will. But the way he put it, like I wept. And I just had to block him.
Wow.
And there was one recently we met. He asked what I was doing. I told him, oh, I was into this. I brought he asked me to show him the picture. I showed him, he was like, I don't like your packaging. I'm like, boss.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Straight up like that?
Yes. I was like, oh, okay, so what do you suggest? He brought some products out. I looked at them and I was like, do you know the price of the container? He said, no. Can you ask the person selling how much she's selling it for? He asked and the guy said, that container was 100 ml. The guy told me the lady said 40 cedis. I asked him, my container is 250 ml and I'm selling it for 15 cedis. Do you know why? Because my containers are not that expensive. That container, you get one for 10 cedis. So you have to factor the price of the container into the price. How is she going to break even? It's not as if I don't want to upgrade, but you look at where you are. It's a step. Nivea didn't just start.
Not at all.
They start from somewhere and they are where they are now. I started effective production in 2020, like selling, and I know, okay, in 2020.
But even that time was on lockdown, isn't it?
Yes. Like, okay, in 2019, or you don't expect me to just be the top notch. Yes, that's what I've always been. I don't think any business will want to do anything. I've invested a lot into this business. I've changed no more than 6 graphic designers.
Wow.
Even from start, I didn't know anything. My graphic designer was charging me one label, just a thing like this, just something like he was charging me for 1 cedis.
Wow.
I didn't know.
That is just for the design.
Like the design, I'd already paid for the design, the printing. I was just taking 1 10 line for 1 cedis.
Wow.
I didn't know.
So if you are printing 100 how many?
100 cedis.
Wow.
I was just a startup. I didn't know, but I was printing from him.
Wow.
And so maybe when I do and I talk to someone, I go to this person. It's cheaper.
So you learn along the way.
Exactly. That's how I always want people to. They should
you become better along the way as you go.
But they shouldn't just judge you. Even if you want to listen to the person's story before you can come in and condemn or judge the person. But they shouldn't judge startups just like that. I don't think this. I own this business. I want to put in every little drop of me. I want the best for it.
Exactly.
In future, I will have kids. I want my kids to grow up and be like, this is my mother's business. I want people to be proud of what I do. Because I use it myself. So I don't think I'll just do anything.
I think I'll get one before I go.
Yes, sure. You definitely have to.
This is our mother's business. Little children, future children, as you are growing. You have to come and meet this.
Yes.
It's not going to die now.
Yes,
not going to die
they have
to. You have to come and meet this. And
our parents couldn't do that for us,
Definitely.
so we have to do that for our parents.
Definitely. So how much is this?
So this one, this is 15 cedis.
15 cedis.
This is coconut oil, olive oil, then the shea butter, then fragrance. But you can come with your own oils. For me to do this. This is our creamed shea butter. I think we have different types. I have the cream, that's whipped, and I name it the Tuuro Plus. That's my plus. Then I have the green label. That one is just for the hair. This is for the skin, the hair. Just mainly for the hair. It comes with all the nutrients that will make your hair grow.
So if you want any for your hair, I think the last time I went to the barber shop, my girlfriend told the barber that what can he put into my hair, because look at my hair under is very dry. Naturally, I have a very dry skin, so I think I'll get one of these.
And then I have oil for you. This oil is also for dry scalps, people who have dry hair. You just spray
it in it.
Is
it minty? Is it minty?
This is not minty, but it has all the nutrients that will help your hair. People with dread, people with
So for your hair, please grab this. I'll put her details in the description section. Please do well to grab her number and her handle on Instagram and everywhere she is on social media, so you get copies of this. But these are my copies. Thank you very much.
You get more, because I think currently I have 4 products. I have the Tuuro Hot Bath. That one, after work, when you are tired, you get home. You are married, or your girlfriend, she needs to massage you. They just go and get a hot bath. You smell like a baby. And I have the Tuuro scented. That's what I started with. The Tuuro Black label. That one is shea butter and fragrance. It's also for the skin and the hair. It's very good. Even though I had some friends discouraging me, I had some to support me.
Definitely.
Like, I think those who supported me are more than those who discouraged me. I have some friends, they don't use shea butter, but they just come to buy, just to help my business grow. And thanks to every single individual who has bought my products, not because you want to use it, but because you just want to help my business grow. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Final word before we go.
I always say this: don't just start a business with your mouth. Don't start a business because somebody said you should do it. Don't start a business because you just want to start a business because somebody is doing it. Start a business because you are passionate about it. Start a business because you have a reason to do it. That you are able to learn, that you are able to do much research about it, that you are able to express yourself. In business, I feel it should be part and parcel of you. Everything about you should reflect in your business. That you will do so well. So in this, just don't start because Fauza is doing it. Start because you are passionate about whatever you are doing and you have future for it.
So if I get you right, whatever anybody is doing, they must do it because it first touches them before they send it out to the world. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Details in the description. Please do well to reach out. I want to be able to have about, at least even if it's 10 people to buy a product. We'll go. Thanks for watching. If you learned a thing or two, leave it in the comment. And if you have any question, you can please ask. We'll get back to you on it. Peace out.